So when I began working as an application support person in Airtel Nigeria, one of the platforms we had to support, we had to support PMC Remedy, a solution called DRM, and then the other one was Microsoft SQL Server. I did get a premonition to study SQL Server back in 2010. I began to write a few papers and exams, and an opportunity came. The opportunity was someone who had left Airtel Nigeria. His name is Babatunde Akinyode, powerful guy. He basically made a call to one of our seniors back in Nigeria, said that he needed someone to take care of Microsoft SQL Server environment for a bank. So Desola came down from the 5th floor to the 4th floor and asked openly who knows SQL Server. And Yinka, on the other end, pointed in my direction. Now, there are a lot of things that are missing in the details of this, but the fundamentals are what I want to share with you. First and foremost, my colleagues knew I was studying SQL Server. So there was that understanding that this is the direction this guy is going. I focused on a particular direction. That direction was not the popular direction, but it was the direction that was made for me. It was not the popular direction. It was the direction that was made for me. So I basically was honing my skills in that direction, experimenting with the platform because nobody was paying much attention to it. It just ran by itself. And then the company, Airtel Nigeria, was more Oracle focused when it came to database technologies. So I basically was growing in that area and people knew. So when the opportunity came, there was no other option but me. So this is about positioning yourself. This is about identifying an area of practice that is sometimes ignored, because there's always a need for a skill. If you focus on a particular skill and say, okay, I'm going to go in this direction, one day somebody comes along that really needs that skill, and then you are there, right? The second thing, sometimes you have distractions. Somebody comes along and says, why are you studying? It happened to me. Why are you doing SQL Server? Why not Oracle? Why don't you do Oracle? Oracle is more popular. Oracle pays more. But you see, not everything is for you. You have to identify. There are many mechanisms for this, but identify what is for you and identify where you have the path of least resistance. There were at least, I think probably 5 or 6 Oracle DBAs in my organization, right on the same floor. They were always busy doing this, export table. I mean, always busy, chaotic, right? It was like chaotic. But there was this quiet area where I could just focus. And when the opportunity came, I could move. And I took the chance. I wasn't the best expert in SQL Server in the world, but I got an opportunity. I took a chance and I began to make an impression in my new environment. I moved to Accra on the 2nd of January 2012. And then a new journey began, and I had to find my way in a new city, ask the questions, explore the environment, and begin to deliver the value that I was supposed to deliver in that environment. And I did have to learn additional new skills in Oracle, in AIX to survive, because I had to grow. I did have to grow. So sometimes the risk of moving from one place to another is that you're not known. Nobody knows you, but you have to make your mark. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. Thank you for listening.